In a bustling town along the edges of the desert, there lived a humble woodcutter named Alibaba. He was not wealthy, but he was honest and hardworking. Alibaba had an older brother, Kassim, who was hardly ever satisfied with his fortune despite being wealthier. One bright morning, as Alibaba was chopping wood with his trusty axe under the soaring sun, he heard the sound of hoofbeats. Quietly, he stepped back, hid behind a large rock, and saw an astonishing sight. A band of 40 thieves on sleek horses stopped by a nearby cave. The leader of the gang shouted, "Open sesame!" and the solid rock opened like magic, revealing a hidden treasure inside. Ali Baba couldn't believe his eyes. He watched as the thieves marched inside the cave, carrying glistening gold, precious stones, and all sorts of treasures. After some time, the leader again cried, "Close sesame!" and the giant rock sealed the secret treasure room. Once the thieves galloped away into the desert dust, Ali Baba approached the cave, heart beating like a drum. Standing before the great rock, he nervously uttered, "Open sesame!" To his amazement, the door swung open. Inside was more wealth than Ali Baba had ever dreamt possible. Respecting the power of the treasure and the danger it carried, Ali Baba only took a few gold coins. Determined to do good with his newfound wealth, he returned home, eager but anxious. He confided the secret to his wife, and they decided to use the gold to help their poorer neighbors and live modestly. However, tales of wealth are hard to keep hidden, and soon word of Ali Baba's fortune reached his brother Kassim's ear. Consumed by curiosity and greed, Kassim coerced Ali Baba into revealing the location of the cave. Unlike Ali Baba, Kassim, fueled by his avarice, entered the cave, arrogantly grabbing heaps of treasures with no intent to share or use them wisely. But he made a terrible mistake. In his greed-blinded state, he forgot the magic phrase to open and close the cave. Trapped inside, his fate was sealed when the thieves returned. While Kassim's greed taught a bitter lesson, Ali Baba continued living humbly. Despite the treasure's temptations, he understood that happiness and wealth do not always go hand in hand. Instead, life's true treasures came from within: kindness, wisdom, and the love of helping those in need. And so, in a land abundant with allure and temptation, it was Ali Baba's humble heart that shone the brightest, keeping him safe and beloved by many.